Hi there, welcome back to my channel, Whispering Willow Oracle. Today we're going to be looking at your current energies. So what's going on for you in your recent past, present, and future. These messages are timeless, so whenever you come across this video, there may be a message here for you. Please only take what resonates and leave what does not. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, which it came out reversed, but I felt drawn to turn it around. And I think maybe that's what has gone on for you here in your recent past. Is you may have been struggling financially, but you made a very quick turnaround. Something came through at the last minute and really turned things around for you. Oh yeah, so we have the Knight of Wands. You may have made what appeared to be a very rash decision, but I'm seeing here, I feel like it's coming through in a positive way. It wasn't the wrong decision, it was just made in a very abrupt manner, a way that like probably a very untraditional choice here. You made a choice and took action in a way that most people would regard as risky, and it came through for you, but there was very much the chance that it wouldn't, and probably would be advised not to take the same risk in the future because you got lucky in this circumstance, which is amazing. And obviously something was looking out for you here, or someone or something, like your spirit guides were helping you through this moment because you really needed something to change and you took a big risk, and it did, and it worked out. See, again, I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. It might be that the universe hasn't decided yet how the outcome is going to be for this, but I think it's going to be a positive one. I think that you're going to have to be very, very positive in a mental sense, mentally positive, staying very positive about this action that you took, having faith in yourself, having faith in the inspiration that you received to do this. I think things are going to connect here. The results aren't out yet. It's like, I don't know if you gambled, like actually gambled, or if you gambled on something, kind of like, I'm getting that you took a big risk here and the outcome is not yet known. I think you're trying to stay very, very positive about this, but you have a lot of naysayers around you. You have a lot of people telling you that you did the wrong thing, that you made the wrong choice, and I think that this outcome, even though it may be positive, this may be a warning for you to stop such risky behavior that you're taking, that with this behavior, you're risking more than just your own stability. You're risking the stability of your family and those who rely on you. I think the message is that no matter what the outcome to this situation is, although I feel like it may be positive, it's kind of like warning you, like, this is the last time it's going to be positive. I know that's not really like the best message to hear, but I don't read just one type of message, and this might not be for you. First house arrival, yeah, so this is all about your ego, kind of acting out of thinking that you can't fail, that you're too big to fail. And I think the world is trying to tell you, and everyone around you is trying to tell you, that that's not true. And although I completely believe in like manifestation and staying positive and positive like words of affirmation, and like if you create that reality, that energy around you, and you align with that energy, you can create that. But that also means that you shouldn't take risks that are uncalculated. Yeah, you need to be a little bit more careful and do more investigations before you just before you act, before you take action here. So I think that that's what this warning is like please think before you act. Stop being so rash. Stop making decisions so quickly without all of the information, because although it has turned out really well for you in the past, and it might now, that sort of energy and that sort of luck might be changing, where the universe is saying, okay, now you need to learn from the mistakes that you avoided. It's possible to be able to avoid mistakes and still learn from them, because you knew what the risks were. You still knew what the risks were, and you did it, and it worked out for you. But I think Spirit is saying that it's time to act with less passion and think with more logic and cunning and will, and aligning those two, because I think you need to balance out your fire. Stability and security is upside down, and I think that that's what you're risking, is your stability and your security when you continually make these choices. You're risking too much. Dog, loyalty, determination. Again, I feel like you could be losing the assistance, or there may have been people who have stuck by you while you've made these choices a lot in the past, and they've always taken you back, or they've always forgiven you for taking these risks or making these mistakes, and you've taken maybe a little bit advantage of that. Maybe you've taken that for granted, that person is always going to be there, or that these people are always going to like bail you out or help you out, or you know. And maybe it's realizing that you know, people will only allow you to like walk all over them or make mistakes of the same kind so many times. And it could actually not just be people, it could be institutions, it could be you know, the banks are seeing that you're taking a lot of risks with your money, and they're going to be unwilling to lend to you in the future. It's kind of a strange reading, but this might only be a reading for 1 or 2 people. So again, if this isn't resonating and this isn't for you and this isn't your message, like, that's totally fine. This is obviously for somebody specific, or some people specific. There might be 1 or 2 messages here for you. Let's see, kindred partnership. Yeah, so you might have someone here who's been very, very supportive of you, has always had a lot of faith in you, kind of unwavering faith, and I think that you need to value that and respect that faith, and act in a way that demonstrates that you value and cherish that faith that people put in you, right? That people have in you. Because obviously there's a reason that people feel that way towards you. I don't think it's because there's, I don't think they're wrong. I think that you have always been a very solid and stable person for them. But maybe they don't know what is going on behind the scenes that isn't as stable. So I'm getting, it's a hard one for me to interpret. I'm doing my best to communicate the situation. Yeah, I might get just a couple more tarot here to clarify. I feel like you're a person who a lot of people rely on and feel that you're very stable, but behind the scenes, you know how much risk you take on in order to maintain the image of being stable and financially well off. So we have the Chariot in reverse. It could be that there's like a lot of stagnancy here financially, and that's why you took this big risk. Yeah, we have Justice in reverse. I feel that there's like, it's a lot of institutional energy that's like slowing you down. It could be that you're having issues with the bank or with, I'm not getting legal so much, it's more money wise. I think you're going to be receiving communication here very shortly that like this energy is going to be opening up. I do see here that it is a positive outcome, like everything's going to be okay, but it's a reminder to you to create real stability, not just the visage of stability, not just the image of stability, but actual stability, actual concrete base to something. Create like savings, create a cushion to fall back on, to create some sort of like energy here where you can make a mistake and it's not the end of the world. Yeah, you're balancing way too much right now, and you're worried that it's all going to come crashing down here, and it's not going to. Like I said, you're waiting on institutional information. You're waiting on like a bank or something to get back to you with information or with news or with a go ahead on something here. And in the meantime, you're balancing between like two different states of being here. It's like feast or famine. So we have the sun here. I'm going to put that with the world because I feel like the energy is on this side, like the recent past, the past and the present is very like heavy. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of burden. You're re-evaluating a lot of choices that you made. You're running ahead with plans that aren't well thought through because you're desperate. There's like a energy of desperation here, but it is going, like a creative endeavor is going to be successful with the world in your strength position, and the outcome being the Ace of Wands with the sun clarifying the world. I think you're going to be receiving good news here, but it's going to be like cutting the wire, like what's that say, like it's like at the last minute you get this information, and up until then it's a balancing act, a very, very careful balancing act in order to make sure that you're able to get your bills paid, or that you're able to stay afloat, keep your head above water here. So I do see a really positive outcome, but again, big warning from Spirit that you're going to have to make adjustments so that this isn't something that's reoccurring all the time, right? And I think you know that. And I think, you know, it's not always helpful to reiterate that, but maybe it is. Maybe it's something that obviously someone needed to hear this message. So I hope that found the person, I hope the message found the person it was supposed to. And if you like the video, give it a like. If this resonated for you, maybe give a comment below. If not, hopefully I'll catch you in a future reading. Bye now.